Hello, welcome back. Oh no, what? I'm surprised that Alphino, Alize, and Edgar didn't say a description of what the final days were. Of what they saw. God, wipe my nose. While Charlotte's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There is much and more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the Forum's response with my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings, walking once. Grave tidings. Calm yourself, my gentle friend. What has occurred? These ones who went to see feathered ones send troubled news. Destroying ones have appeared and Zofotl. Destroying ones and captured ones and even frightfully godly ones. Feather ones didn't stand a chance and were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes, much too late, but luckily destroying ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered ones who did not fight were left unharmed. West, that would be Karthus. While the Ashgarians report that Telephroy has emerged into the eastern highlands of Karthus and are marching at speed. Though their purpose has yet to be determined, the Cartanu Flats would seem their most likely destination. Lord Emmerich has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Tell him he shall have it. The time is come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make haste to the Karshino. Wait, this one almost forgot. Destroying ones were said to be led by a cackling robed one. This one must see that all walking ones know. Farewell. Van Daniel. Who else? It was only a matter of time before that grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to Cartano. Pray see to your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. At once, my lady, let us away. Particularly, why didn't they mention Van Daniel to him? I didn't say Van Daniel is the one who's doing all this. Surely they must have knowledge of the Asians. If they are supposed to be an island of knowledge. But then again, sometimes I'm just tempted to just watch this stuff burn. Just out of spite. Oh, we won't help us save the world. Then fuck it. I'll sit here, I won't try either. I'll just watch it burn. I got myself a comfy chair. Edgar, it would seem Fordola has come all the way to Gridania to find us. I have explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. It'll be over sooner if you shut up and come with me.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Let me just check something real quick.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead.
Why can't I only see?
Be the hero I can't.
Why can't we only see the bandages in the front on his head, and not in the back?
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them. I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
And
You've got a
paperwork.
pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero. Do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Do you have a line for Magecraft? You can hear, tell me later what that was all about, but judging by the set of Alphino's jaw, it appears it have done him some good. Thancred and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to their communication officer, Amalja and Kobold forces are also bound for Cartanu as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. Upon joining the Battle of Cartanu, several cutscenes will play in sequences, recommending you set aside time. Play with the pros to save certain points. In the event of you are defeated, try again. Please note that if you enter battle associated with other quests or log out from the game, the progress will be lost.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlene, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
God be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all.
You wanna know what? We probably should have brought some of the cons to that as well. See their reaction to what he was saying. I can only imagine what little son would have done in that. Wait, what? The sound is spread out across the field. I was saying, Raha, take the fight to the Levelin.
Allow me.
beginning.
Graha! Why didn't you move, Graha? It looks like Angelo is doing that himself. Do you see that? The glyphs, yes. How worried should we be? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had no thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Cartnu. But now that I am here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence like to the pillars of the Azim Step, but greater in scale, far greater. He's going to blow it up! The glyphs that Fandanio has conjured reach into its very midst. And I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The result is disruption to the flow of ether, which sow chaos amongst the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. That he would go so far cometh a little surprise. We must need protect the confluence at all costs. So who are we playing as now? Let me read. What does this do? Okay, so the bottom gives us MP, the left gives us MP. We can heal, and then we have fixed sun. Okay. we have aspected Helios, but not aspected,
I shall protect them.
Motherfucker just brought out his spear. Wait a minute, isn't the primal the sword, not actually Odin? So that would mean, he would have had to find someone to, pick up the sword. Because to my knowledge, Odin is still summoned and out in the world. Because he was never defeated. I mean, never desummoned. He was defeated, but since he's the sword itself. Oh great, he's going to summon somebody? No. Then I guess, technically the lunar variants would be distinctly different.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense!
Got hit. Didn't mean to press that. Yep, and now it's an instant kill move. Quickly break the sword! Meanwhile, Grahatia and Alize prepare to lock swords with Lunar Ravania. To be honest, for a long while, this guy, I only had this guy's Savage mount because I liked his music. Okay, so we had Break. Prevent spellcasting movements and other activities of all nearby enemies. Thunder. Ice restores up to 40% of MP. And the foul combo. And then we also have cure and medkit.
I have you now.
Whee! At the self-same moment, you should shoulder to shoulder with Alphino and Estinian, resolve to lay low Ifrit low. Lunar Ifrit low. Well, at least you don't have to worry about healing anything. Shouldn't these be called lure nails? And then another 3 immediately gets summoned.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Shouldn't you wait till after we get them done being tempered?
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
They were growing horns. And blade arms. Hey, where's Pippin?
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Hey, when did they get here? I guess they were still here from the conference, Hien.
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right? That we will.
Oh, I don't like that. They're about to use the moon to shoot a beam at us now. Make a magic circle around the moon. Or have they captured a Pokemon like Gardevoir and it's about to use Moonbeam on us, or Moon Blast? There we go. That's the end of Shadowbringers post game. This time I won't forget. There we go. Yeah. I'm very much a person that is very spiteful when it comes to stuff like, oh, you don't, we're trying to save the world, and you know that the world's going to hell in the head baskets, and you decide, oh, I'll just sit out here and watch. I might as well just, join the other side. Right about now. And make sure your world burns first. That's just me at sometimes. I'm very much chaotic neutral. As anyone who's ever played D&D with me, has known me long enough knows that I am very much a spiteful and stubborn person. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I will see you all burn, regardless. I will throw this toaster into the oven if I have to. Get you to fight the Barnacle Boys. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, going through this again. It's always good to just redo these once in a while. But yeah, from here on out, I will be doing dungeons, which I know, well, Shadowbringers probably has the dungeons which I know the best. Except for the post-game dungeons. The post-expansion dungeons I don't really know that well, except for, as you've seen with the Portsea one. Even though I probably did the Portsea one the most of the second most of the post-game. The one of the Under the Ocean is the one I did the most in the post-expansion. But now, and Endwalker, I've done all of the ones in Endwalker a lot. And I mean a lot. I almost have all of the minions for the Endwalker dungeons. I'm only missing like one or two. But I have But I don't know if I have that third dungeons minion. But it's not like I'm trying to get the second dungeons minion. I don't know how many times I've done that dungeon. But yeah, for post Shadowbringers, I've done Amarot, or whatever that one's called. I think the most out of all the post game, or at least it's the second most. The most might be the Porksy one. Just try to get that one minion. I've done many of the dungeons for the main Endbringer and main Shadowbringers for Endwalker, not Endbringer. Endwalker and Shadowbringers just for the trust system to level them up, as well as leveling through leveling up characters. Also, I for the Forchant scene, or whatever his name is pronounced, when I did that, it went from night to dawn. So when he was leaving, it was starting to become dawn. So it was in the middle of the day when we went to meet Armvold, or whatever his name was. But yeah, I had this. It's rather this expansion or Endbringer, Endwalker, which are my favorite. My least favorite. I guess I could do that. The thought when we get to after we get done with Endwalker. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I guess I can, in between episodes, think about what minion I want to take with me for Endwalker. I think that's the only thing that I really don't like about. I forget what I was going to say again. Oh well. Oh, I guess I could do a little bit of trivia about Edgar. Edgar originally is from Sharlayan, not old Sharlayan, Sharlayan, the Idle Shire. He was adopted into a family there after his previous family was killed by Ishgardians. For those who don't know, if you've done the Dark Knight quest line, you know that Ishgardians have a habit of killing Zayla because they think they're some form of dragon cultist or dragon by how they look. So yeah, so his family was killed and he was adopted by a family in Sharlayan. But when they all went and evacuated, he didn't go, he stayed. He is able to do both magic competently, but he excels in physical. That's the reason why I've done some of the classes I've done. Originally, I was going to have him be a machinist after a certain point. But after I found out you start at level 30, I decided to change it to just whatever was at level at the time. And I did not plan to be the Reaper. That was entirely unplanned. Edgar only did that so he could help Hildebrand. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't say that he's originally from Charlian. He lived in Charlian after he got adopted. From where he's originally from, I don't know. He could have been a member of Charlian. He could have been a Zayla from the Steppes, or at least from his family. The only reason why is because I don't put that much thought into Edgar's story, because Edgar's story is more or less unfolding as this playthrough is going. As from the choices that I'm able to make with him, some of the commentary, and yeah. It's GG. He's gone up in the world. Now he's making music. Yeah, his story. The only reason why is because I was thinking about how my own character's story is, because I forget his name. Let me look him up. Cynotic Scribe did a post about people's own stories, how their stories are in the game, or basically their own character, and I was got me thinking about it, and so I made a story for mine, and then I went might as well have Edgar tied into it because they both share the same last name, and explain why they share the last name. Basically, Edgar is the character that I play as, my main adopted brother. They're both Zaylas, but they're adopted. Edgar's adopted. Yeah, because Edgar has, let's see, he has one adopted brother that's about the same age as him. Actually, he has 4 adopted older siblings. My character, and 3 other siblings that all died in the Calamity. The other 3 siblings stayed in Eorzea as well. But the other 3 died when the Calamity hit. So now actually, would it be older? No, I think they're about the same age. So yeah, so it's 1 sibling that he has the same age with, and then he has 3 older siblings which all died in the Calamity. His adopted parents moved to Old Charlian. One of them works in an area we'll be to, and his adoptive great-grandparents were students of Baldessian students. But yeah, I'll probably explain it a bit more at a later date, because, like I said, I've not been up that long, and this is only the second episode I've recorded today, and I'm going to be recording some more after I get done with this, but I won't be doing, recording this until probably a day or two, when we start Endwalker. Oh, so you're going to see a great contrast between Edgar and my character. I have Edgar as the tallest possible as you can be. My character, he's the shortest you can be as a Zayla. Well, as a male Zayla, so... I have him on opposite sides of the spectrum. And not just that, also in skin color. Well, Edgar is a dark blue. My character is just pure white. Like, whiter than Alphino and Alize's hair. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ashgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. Wait, what? What happened to the Bonanza? You have thought of everything, Lord Emmerich, and may I say how much I appreciate the hospitality you afford us on the way home. Think nothing of it, our destination lying in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grow weary of wandering the far east. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telephoroi have been driven from Cartno, I like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of yours' first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet just threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telephoroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible diversion of labor. While the towers remain, so too will be the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of etherology, we are better qualified to find the solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's domain. There's a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I cannot agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. I confess I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to Throfroy's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us, for you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Yes, alright, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manners, places, not least Charlian. According to Krile, the forum has been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of Telophoroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Forchant's performance at Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation, I do hardly concur. Nor can I think of more promising places to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Charlene hath ever been the wellspring of aetherological knowledge. I care not where we go, here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, Edgar? Might you be persuaded to join us? To be frank, I myself would sooner plumb for a tropical paradise, but Krile does need our help, and who knows where the trail might lead us. It appears we are in agreement. We have but to wait for Krile to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion, but will you help? I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. Meanwhile, in Florida. How did the Grand Companies get to Garlean capital already? Or were they captured and brought there?
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach.
Very hairy in the background there. Very hairy tower.
The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
How do I by the side looks like I could shoot?
While I await. I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor.
Just flips
and
off
the
the moon.
stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
You shut up! He's trying to have a monologue here. Back in Mordona.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes, and with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
So we're going to crush it.
Everything all right back there?
No, Edgar's haunted again. As solemn dawn grim purpose shines, it gazes cast towards moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what end brings. Burdens? Begins? And that will be the end of this episode. I'll see you all in the next, when we start Endwalker. Until then.